After seeing the smile of Ryu, it was enough to melt her. Then Ryu prepared Wani for a party, explaining he just became a major shareholder of the company of the top 10 richest man of the country's heir, which shocked Wani to his core. But it was not the end. The bodyguard who insulted them himself came to pick them up and even apologized, bowing his head. At the party, Heavenly Demon welcomed the boys like they are the president of the country, and Wani was just too shocked to even talk. But it was not the end. When they were ready to have dinner, Aaron, with a fucking jet black dress, walked into the room, surprising Ryu. Seeing her hot body, it was too much for Wani. After all, he was her biggest fan. He was not able to believe that Aaron was standing right in front of his eyes. Heavenly Demon also stood up from his chair and welcomed Aaron, but Aaron first apologized with a sad face to Heavenly Demon, saying she is very sorry that she is a little late because she had to attend her friend's funeral that died in the last round. Heavenly Demon casually said it's okay, as it is totally understandable. And then he asked Aaron to say hello to the most important guest, addressing Ryu as a major shareholder and a very important man. Aaron turned her attention toward Ryu and said hello to introduce herself while holding her hair with glamour, but she stopped midway, seeing Ryu's face. Meanwhile, Wani was still standing like a statue with his mouth open, as if he saw a ghost. Then Aaron asked Ryu, "Are they the neighbors she met the other day who came to give her rice cake as a welcome gift?" And Ryu confirmed, saying yes, they are the same persons. Then Aaron, with a warm smile that I know is warming something else of you guys, introduced herself, saying she is very happy to meet them. But from inside, she was shocked, thinking Ryu looks younger than she, and yet he is a major shareholder. She thought if Heavenly Demon is playing a prank with her. Meanwhile, Wani was losing his mind, asking Ryu if the person in front of him really Aaron. He is not dreaming, right? And Ryu, noticing Wani acting like this, thought he forgot to tell Wani that how Aaron works under Heavenly Demon. And then he thought, is this how normal people react when they meet a celebrity? And he was supposed to act like a noob and naive, so he decided to start acting his naive character, and also glared at Aaron, trying to look like he was also interested in Aaron. Well, he was awkward as hell from inside, but his acting worked, and Heavenly Demon, seeing Ryu, believed that Ryu is interested in Aaron and gave a wicked smile, thinking Ryu is still young and a virgin loser, and there is no way one can resist the beauty of Aaron. And he believed calling Aaron was a blockbuster idea. Then Heavenly Demon spread his ass, spread his arms, and with a warm smile and said, they must be hungry. So he requested them to make themselves comfortable and enjoy the food. After a while, we see everyone enjoying their meal, and Winnie, while eating, can't stop praising how good the food is. Ryu was getting happy seeing Winnie enjoying the meat. Then Heavenly Demon asked Ryu how is the food. He told the chefs to put extra care for tonight. Ryu and Wani were having a good moment which got disconnected by Heavenly, and with an awkward face, Ryu said the food is indeed tasty. Then Heavenly Demon asked Wani how is the food. He also got startled as Ryu was in the process of feeding meat to him. Then, with a warm smile, Wani said the food is really delicious. In fact, this was the most delicious food he ate in his entire life. This made Heavenly Demon proud, and he said he is glad that they liked the food. From inside, he was thinking it was worth nagging the chefs. Then Heavenly Demon asked why Ryu only came with his younger brother. What about their parents or relatives? This question made Ryu a little sad, and with a sad face, he explained that Wani is the only family member he has. His parents passed away when he was a kid. Seeing Ryu, Heavenly Demon first apologized, saying he is really sorry to hear that. From inside, he was getting furious, thinking why the hell did he ask this shitty question? He made the atmosphere gloomy and totally ruined the mood. Now he wondered how he could lift the mood up. While drinking his coffee, he was pondering what to do to lift the mood up, and annoyedly looked at Aaron, hoping she would look back at him. He wanted Aaron to do something to lift the mood up, but she was busy drinking her tea. Then, Heavenly Demon kept his coffee on the table, stood from his seat, telling Aaron to follow for a second, saying he had a very important thing to say about business. This sudden call startled Aaron, but she agreed to come. In the next scene, we see both of them walking in the hallway, and after a silent walk, Heavenly Demon stopped and called Aaron's name, asking, was the food tasty? Aaron politely replied with a warm smile, yep, the food was really tasty, and I really enjoyed it. Hearing this, Heavenly Demon gave a wicked smile, and the atmosphere became darker. Suddenly turning back toward Aaron, with an annoyed and disgusted face, he said, do you think I called you here to feed you? This startled Aaron, and maintaining his deep voice, Heavenly Demon continued, saying he called her to brighten the mood. How could she be so clueless? Aaron just stood there without saying anything. Then, Aaron apologized, saying she thought she was simply invited to enjoy the party, But Heavenly Demon stopped her midway, asking why would he simply invite her to an event like this to simply enjoy? Does she think she is some kind of big shot? Then Heavenly Demon, while holding his hand, got normalized and explained he is sorry for getting angry, and now that she knows why she was called here, she has to do her job. He said Ryu is not just a major shareholder, he is the unique class to see the future. This shocked Arin to her core, and Heavenly Demon explained that is why he was so angry when she acted so clueless, and now her only task was to make Ryu happy. Only by keeping him happy can they get all the juicy information about what is going to happen in the next round. Then, with a deep and excited voice, while clenching his fist, Heavenly Demon told Arin to use her pretty body of hers and seduce Ryu, do anything to please him. This made Arin a bit uncomfortable. Worried and panicked, Arin said she is sorry to be rude, but she can't do that. But even before she could finish her sentence, Heavenly Demon started to threaten Arin, saying he was the one who made her a celebrity, and he can also ruin everything for her. So to think carefully before speaking. Arin remained silent with a depressing and worried face, and Heavenly Demon continued to instruct her on how to seduce Ryu, saying that whatever it takes, she has to seduce Ryu and make him hers. But she still remained silent without saying a single word. This once again annoyed Heavenly Demon, and with a deep voice he asked Arin why she was not answering him. Hesitantly, and with a trembling voice, she agreed to do it. While leaving, Heavenly Demon said good, and he will be watching her to see how well she is doing. He instructed her to start her job right away, and Arin hesitantly said she understood. Meanwhile, the bodyguard and the boss were sitting silently with a giga level of awkwardness. When Heavenly Demon walked into the room, he apologized, saying they had to wait so long because he had to have a very important talk with Arin about business, so it took some time. Then, with a confined smile while looking at Arin, Heavenly Demon said now that they have finished eating, why don't they take this party somewhere else? Arin was still very uncomfortable with a sweaty face. Then, Heavenly Demon opened the door and told the boys to follow him. Next, we see Heavenly Demon getting frustrated watching Arin struggling to make a move on Ryu, and he started cursing Arin in his mind, thinking she only had one thing to do, which is to make good use of her body, and this useless shit can't even do that. But before Arin could make a move, boy oh boy, our boy Wani made a move on Arin. He nervously came close to Arin, still shy, addressing Arin as Miss. Shy as hell. He somehow confessed that he is a very huge fan of her, and she looks way more beautiful in real life than the pictures, which made Arin think Wani is really a cute little fan of her. She thanked him. Then, Ultra Max Pro Shy. Wani asked if it is okay with Arin if he could take a photo with her if she had the time. Arin smilingly replied she would be glad to. Seeing Wani happy, Ryu was also happy. Meanwhile, Heavenly Demon hurriedly opened his phone and started texting something, thinking the younger brother looked way more excited than Ryu, and Ryu seemed to be an Ultra Pro Max Giga Chad, so he can't get rizzed up by any girl in the world, so he has to change his plan. Then Arin got a message on her phone. Curious, she immediately checked the message and got shocked after reading what she saw. This was the message Heavenly Demon sent saying the plan was changed and now she has to seduce Wani. This disturbed Arin's mind, thinking how in the God's name she can seduce such a cute and innocent fan. Even his cherry might not have popped. Meanwhile, Ryu noticed Arin behaving a little uncomfortable and decided to investigate. Heavenly Demon was getting very happy, thinking once Arin successfully managed to seduce Wani, the older one would naturally come to his side. They would then be able to easily get information about the next round. Little did he know that at this point, Ryu was hearing everything Heavenly Demon was thinking, using his inner thought skill. After a while, Heavenly Demon took everyone into a huge, fat-ass red room and welcomed everyone, saying this is a private room made especially for VIPs like them. In this room, they have unlimited access to drinks, snacks, songs, and everything they can imagine. Well, Wani was too amazed seeing this grand room, and Arin was, as always, stressed. Wani worriedly said he is still in middle school and is a minor so he can't have drinks. Heavenly Demon, while flapping his hand, said it is totally okay and it is not a big deal as they also have orange juice specially made for him. He immediately ordered the bodyguard, instructing him to bring special orange juice freshly squeezed from the freshly picked oranges, and the bodyguard agreed and nodded his head. Just then, Ryu also spoke, saying he also can't have drinks either. Heavenly Demon replied that Ryu is of their age, and if Ryu hasn't tried drinks until now, he can try today as this is a party specially prepared for them. At this point, Ryu had enough of Heavenly Demon's bullshit, so he politely asked Arin if she could go outside with his little brother and click a few photos with him. Well, it was way better than seducing him. so she immediately agreed. They both left, but Wani and Aaron seemed to notice something big was going to happen. As both of them left in a pitch-silent room, Ryu first called Heavenly Demon's name, and as soon as he said yes, Ryu turned back with the creepiest and deadliest look on his face, glaring at Heavenly Demon like he will eat him alive, and said, "Does Heavenly Demon think he is a fool, huh?" And with this, the episode ends here. Write if your cherry is popped or not, and the next inch in the comment. Goodbye.